Welcome to Tame Your Talent. I'm Brad J., your host of Tame Your Talent, 22, 23-year professional announcer. And Tame Your Talent for November 1st, a Monday. Halloween, made it through it. I dressed up as a golf dude. So I would just put like on a golf outfit, wear some golf shoes, walked around with a golf club on my shoulder last night, and that was my the extent of my Halloween costume. There you go. All right. Okay. Let's get down to business here. Tame Your Talent. On YouTube. Follow me, or actually subscribe to my channel. I've actually been beefing up my YouTube channel on Tame Your Talent, starting to put a bunch of more stuff up there. I uploaded a video, a little edit I did from Red Bull Rampage, the downhill mountain bike event that I did a couple of weeks ago. Put that on there. Also some cool behind the scenes stuff from South Korea, from Pyeongchang, from the Olympics in 2018. Subscribe. Do my YouTube page, please, Tame Your Talent, okay? Also the Facebook page too as well. And if you want to send me an email, you can do that, tameyourtalent@gmail.com. Now, I also have a radio show that is heard on the airways in Santa Barbara, California. If you're not in Santa Barbara and you're listening somewhere else to the podcast, well, you can tune into my nightly radio show. It's classic rock, and I hit the airways at 7 p.m. on the West Coast, and I rock it all the way till midnight. And the website is ktyd.com. ktyd.com. Okay? There's a free app. You can download the app for it. And then you can get your classic rock on with your buddy Brad J, man. How cool is that, right? All right, Saturday I talked about my time in the NBA, working for the Los Angeles Clippers for just approximately, I think that was about 11 years I had that job. And I talked about some of my stories working for the Clips. And one story that I actually forgot to bring up is my run-ins with Kobe Bryant, the late Kobe Bryant, the Laker great. I had many run-ins with the guy, okay? And they were quite interesting. So let's get into a couple Kobe Bryant stories with your buddy Brad J. Okay, so working for the Clippers, I was the on-court announcer, so I would host all the little games, the half-court shot, and when fans would compete against each other to win things, I would host those, and I'd also hype the crowd too as well. I would do my patented, make some noise for your Los Angeles Clippers. I would do that, hype up the crowd, and all that good stuff, right? And there was a particular game that I was working. And we were playing the Lakers. It was Clippers versus the Lakers. And we were the home team. Now, the Clippers and Lakers share the Staples Center in Los Angeles. So they both have their home games at the same place. They change the court out, what have you, for when the other teams play there. So sometimes you're the home team when you're the Clippers. Sometimes you're the away team. And in this situation, the Clippers were the home team. That's why I was there announcing. Lakers were the visiting team. And we were kicking their butts. Clippers were actually up pretty hard. And Kobe is a timeout happens. Kobe's kind of walking back to his bench, and I'm on the court, and I see Kobe, and he's walking kind of towards me. So I start walking towards him with the mic on, and I go, "Let's make some noise for the best team in Los Angeles, your Los Angeles Clippers." And I did this right in Kobe's face. Like, I could not have been, I swear I was probably 3 feet from him doing that, that close to him. He looked at me like he just wanted to rip me a new one. He was not happy that I did that. And basically, dissed the Lakers at Staples Center in Los Angeles because they weren't the home team and we were. And we were winning at the time. So that was not a very good moment for me. I think back to that, and I think back, like, why did you do that? I mean, just to do that, it was, obviously I did it on purpose. I didn't have to walk towards Kobe and did it, but I walked right towards him saying all those words, "Let's give it up for the best team in Los Angeles." Like, to say that is almost disrespecting him in his house, which, the Staples Center for Kobe Bryant, it definitely was his house. And here's some employee of the Clippers who doesn't even make a tenth of his salary that Kobe makes, and he could disrespect him like that. Oh, yeah. Retrospect again, that I don't think that was the proper thing to do, and why do that? But I just was mischievous, and I just wanted to do something like that. And here's Kobe walking towards me. The mic's on. I'm walking towards him. So why not just take advantage of it and do what I did? And I did it. And I would like to take it back if I could, because how's this one? So that's the first run-in I have with Kobe. So then, what was it? I think it was the next season it was. I think it was the year after that I did that to him. We were playing each other again. It was Lakers versus Clippers, and we were the home team again the next year. And it was during the workout area where everyone stretches, where all the players are. They lay on the floor and they stretch their hamstrings out and they do all that. And Kobe just had the birth. His daughter was just born, I think, probably 2 days before this, right? Before my interaction with him. And so I see Kobe. I see him stretching, Kobe Bryant stretching on the floor. I'm on the floor too as well. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to put this all behind. That was stupid what I did last year. I'm just going to go up to him and congratulate him on the birth of his daughter. And that's what I decided I would do. So I mustered up my energy, and I went over there, and I saw him, walked right over to him. He's laying on the court. I'm on the court too. I said, Kobe, congratulations on the birth of your daughter. He looked up at me, right, from his stretch, looked at me right in the face, expressionless, and then turned his head away from me and then went back to stretching and did not say a word to me, did not thank me for congratulating him on that. So I knew at that point he was still pretty ticked off of what I did, and yeah, I wish that, and then he goes and, he passes away in the helicopter crash, and just that kind of made me sad. And in the end, like, I wish I never would have did that, because it's things like that. You look back at it and you go, I probably shouldn't have done that, but there it was. Kobe Bryant, and I was able to do that right to him for the Clippers. And the very next year, tried to bury the past and tried to congratulate him on the birth of his daughter. And he wasn't having it. Looked at me expressionless. Like, I still remember the look on Kobe's face when he just, nope, not going to say a word to this guy. I don't like him. And that was, what was it? That was probably the last time that we had, I'd ever tried to interact with him. I was just like, it's not worth it. Just, he doesn't like you. You disrespected him. And you know what? I agree with him, because that was kind of wrong to do. But there you go. There was some of the years out there working for the Los Angeles Clippers, and my story with Kobe Bryant. I thought you'd be into that one, man. That was a good one, because I talked about a lot of my stories, like meeting Shaq and meeting Coach Riley and meeting all these people, but I never talked about the big story, and that was a Kobe Bryant when I did that. And just like, whew, that was quite the scene, I will say. All right. You can check out my radio show. It's a classic rock radio show on ktyd.com. You can download the free app if you want to do it that way, or you can just punch it in and you can get it at ktyd.com. If you're in Santa Barbara, you can tune in to 99.9. It is on the air in Santa Barbara. And I am on the air at 7. I almost said I break air, like I'm going to fart or something. I'm on the air from 7 p.m. till 12 a.m. West Coast time. Do that. Also subscribe. I'm really busting up on my Tame Your Talent YouTube page. I'm trying to put a lot more work into it, posting up more videos and things like that. So subscribe and see if we can get those numbers up on that. You can also send me an email, tameyourtalent@gmail.com. You can do that as well. And if you want to follow me on any of my social, well, that's at Brad JAYMC. That's a lot of stuff right there. Just go ahead and think about it, and you can figure it out from there. That's going to do it. Tame Your Talent, November 1st. 2021. I'm Brad J. See ya.